guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this eyeshadow palette right here. This is a new release from Urban Decay, and yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I want to tell you is that I actually kinda hate the packaging because it's so bulky. It seems like 2010 packaging or something like that, like early 2000. I don't like that. The thing right here feels nice. It's nice, but it's not something that I'm super obsessed with. It's okay, like I'm gonna bring it closer. It's cute. It's not something that I'm like wowed with. Yeah, I don't really like the packaging. It's too bulky and it's too much, and it's hard to store. This is gonna be hard. It's gonna be a bitch to store, but whatever. And let's open the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette looks like this. It has 4 mattes, 4 mattes, and 8 shimmers. These are actually shimmers, are not glitters like we all thought at first. And I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see better. The mattes are kind of a satin finish, if you ask me. They're not true mattes, but they're fine. Like, I actually don't really like the formula of the matte eyeshadows. It's fine. It's not something out of this world, and we're gonna talk about the price point in a minute. But yeah, I think the shimmers are quite nice, and I'm gonna swatch every single shade so I can tell you my opinions about each shade at a time. Well, I'm gonna start with the first shade, which it's called Good Karma. I don't think you're gonna be able to see this shade because it's so close to my skin tone, like really close. Next we have Jade, which is a pretty, like such a pretty and sparkly green. I'm gonna bring all the shades closer once I'm done with the first row. Next we have Opal Aura, which is a silvery kind of a shade with blue and pink sparkles in it, which I think it's very pretty. The next shade, Tiger's Eye, which is what I have on my eyes right now. This is also a pretty shade, like not mad about it. It's fine. It's a sparkly orange. We all have that in our collection, I think. The next shade, it's called Vibes, and it's a purpley kind of a pinkish tone. It's right here, and it looks like this. Well, I'm gonna bring everything closer once I'm done swatching. And this is Antidote, and I think I'm gonna swatch it like this, like over. I'm gonna do 2 swipes because mattes are pretty hard to swatch. Well, this is the first row. Well, if it's gonna focus. This right here is the first row. I love that silvery pink and blue kind of shade. As you can see, these are not that pigmented. Like, not that pigmented at all, if you ask me. And for the price point, I think this is so expensive for what it provides. It's not something out of this world. It's not something that we don't already have. It's something quite, I don't want to say basic, because it's not basic. It has blue, it has, well, considering how the palettes look nowadays, this can be considered quite basic. And I think it doesn't deliver. It doesn't deliver. Like, for the price tag, it's not that amazing. I would have liked that if the eyeshadow palette was like $35 max. I got it for 62 because I live in Europe, and I think in the US is $57, which is still quite expensive, and for 62 is not even, it's like half. It's like half worth it. Like for 30 I would have said absolutely, but for 62 is not great. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in it. Well, I'm gonna swatch the second row and tell you all about it. This has interesting names, if you ask me, like Hexed, Bloodstone. I think Bloodstone is horrible. It's such a horrible shade. It doesn't swatch well. It doesn't go well on the eye. I'm gonna show you which one is Bloodstone in a minute when I finish with the swatches. Well, Raw Energy is also kind of bad. Meditate right here, which is actually, like I said, this one is kind of horrible too. And I still have, I don't think I have, but I'm gonna wipe my hand and do the last swatch. This is the second row. The second eyeshadow, it's called Bloodstone, and this one swatches terribly, if you ask me, and it doesn't show up on the eye at all. That matte can be quite patchy. Like, I did a look yesterday using Antidote, you can't see, sorry. Using Antidote and Third Eye, and it came out horribly. It looks so muddy. It looks like it looked horrible. I don't know why, because I have similar shades and they don't do this. Like, it can be patchy, muddy, horrible. I don't have a use for this one right here, the first shade, which is called Good Karma. Well, that's something. And Hexed is one of the best shades in the eyeshadow palette. Well, I'm gonna tell you what eyeshadows I really like. I really like Opal Aura. I think this could be an amazing inner highlighter, like inner corner highlighter. Tiger's Eye is it's pretty great too. It's not something too in your face. It could be a really cute topper. It doesn't really have pigment. I think the palette really kind of threw me off because it doesn't have pigment. These are pretty much toppers, not pigments. They don't have really any pigment to them, or if they do, it vanishes on the eye. And yeah, I don't, well, I'm supposed to keep it like this so you guys can see, but yeah, it's not the best eyeshadow palette. And for $62, what I paid for in Europe, this is a travesty. Like, I have many other eyeshadow palettes that are $60 and they perform like so much better than this one. It's not even funny anymore. Like, at this point, to make such a bad eyeshadow palette. I think many of the people who reviewed this got this in PR. I didn't. I had to pay for it. And if I got it for free, like, this would have been fine. But if I paid for it, which I did, no, I don't recommend it. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's a travesty that they, how can you charge so much for this? And I've watched so many reviews and everyone was gushing over this eyeshadow palette and loved it. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna see this in declutter videos in about 6 months. So yeah, I don't recommend it at all. $57 the price in the US, $62 the price in Europe. Not worth it. If you find it on sale, however, you could get it, because if you pay full price for this, you're gonna end up hating yourself, because that's what I did. Like, it's not good. It's not good. I don't recommend it. I don't like it. I hate the packaging because it's bulky. They try to do something with the stones and the everything. No, I don't like it at all. And this, I think this is made in Korea, and it's available for 24 months. I don't think it says if it's cruelty free or vegan. I can't see that. I don't remember you saying it on the website either. So yeah, I don't know. If it's not cruelty free and vegan, like, even worse. But yeah, this is what I had to say about it. If you're looking for something cruelty free and vegan, I don't really know if this is, because it doesn't say, like right here, it doesn't say. I have many eyeshadow palettes that, well, I think it's gonna focus, that it says on the back if they're cruelty free or vegan or vegan, but this one doesn't say anything like that. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't like it. I'm gonna make the best of it, and I think I'm gonna do a tutorial with it so you guys can see how horrible this is. Yeah, this is my review. Like and subscribe if you want, and see you next time. Bye!